Alright, so Sustainability Week. This event just kicked off in Pokemon GO, and I really feel like it's one particular event that you should not ignore for a lot of different reasons. One in particular is that the potential for some really high Stardust gains is actually there with this event, and it's all through one particular Pokemon. And of course, we are getting ourselves a new Shiny as well as a new Pokemon, and the wild spawns are actually pretty good as well. So I'm going to be talking about all of this in today's video. Let's roll the intro and get right into it. And how's it going, everyone? It's me, it's Count, and in today's video I am going to be talking about everything going on with Sustainability Week. This particular event is actually a pretty good one, considering that for the last couple of events they've been pretty lackluster in terms of their spawns and bonuses, but this particular event actually has a lot going for it, so I do want to talk about it here. First and foremost, we are getting ourselves a brand new Shiny, and of course that Pokemon is going to be Trubbish. This particular Pokemon has had a very negative spotlight on it for a long time, mainly because it was appearing in 12km eggs as kind of like the trash Pokemon, no pun intended. But yeah, a lot of players have been negatively viewing Trubbish for quite a while, but I really feel like through this event, it may actually get a redemption arc, mainly because of course it can potentially be shiny now, so it's definitely going to drive up that hype for shiny hunters. And then of course with Trubbish as a wild spawn, it does award bonus Stardust every time you catch it. So the potential for just massive Stardust gains is there with this particular event, but it's all going to depend on how often you see Trubbish in the wild. If you see Trubbish, I know it's going to feel tempting to just completely ignore this Pokemon, but I highly suggest you catch every single Trubbish that you come across, mainly because the amount of Stardust that you could gain from catching this Pokemon is just going to be absolutely insane. Now, alongside Trubbish being the new shiny, we're also getting ourselves a brand new Pokedex entry Pokemon, and that is of course going to be Binacle. And Binacle does have an evolved form, which is, I don't know how to pronounce this Pokemon, but it's going to be Barbaracle. Now, on top of these two Pokemon, there's going to be a whole bunch of Pokemon that are going to be very popular in the Go Battle League and in Raid DPS and different things like that, spawning in the wild as well as hatching in eggs. These are the Pokemon that you're going to be seeing in the wild. You're going to be seeing Psyduck, Seel, Grimer, Sunkern, Fanfy, Seedot, Grottle, Drillbur, Trubbish, Ferroseed, and Binacle. Now, out of all of these Pokemon, I would say that Seel and Ferroseed are the big standouts, mainly because their evolved forms are really great in the Go Battle League, specifically in the Great League, so there's a lot of potential for players who are active with PvP to get some really good Pokemon through this event. And of course, out of 5km eggs, there's a lot of great Pokemon as well. We're going to potentially hatch Diglett, Tangela, Goldeen, Budew, Cherubi, Finneon, and Drillbur. Out of all these Pokemon, of course, Tangela and Drillbur are going to be big standouts as raid DPS Pokemon. I mean, Tangrowth is a very solid raid DPS grass type attacker. Of course, it's going to be very rare that you're ever going to need a grass type attacker, but regardless, it's still a really good Pokemon to have, especially if you're going for XL candies for Tangrowth. So yeah, it's a pretty exciting hatch right there. Now, out of all of these Pokemon in particular, I'm looking for Seals and Ferroseeds, mainly because I still do not have a good Dugong for the Great League, and I tend to see them quite a lot nowadays, so I do want one for myself. And of course, I do want Pokemon like Binacle and Trubbish, mainly for those bonuses, but I'm also particularly looking at the hatches, mainly because I do have a lot of great Roserades that I could use in the Great League and Ultra League, and in order to do so, I do need those XL candies. So naturally, I'm going to be looking for those Budew hatches, and same with Tangela as well, considering that I have some really good Tangrowth that I do use in raids every so often, and I would like to get them maxed out to level 50. So yeah, there's a lot for me to do with this particular event, but of course it may be different for you. Regardless, there's still a lot you could do with this event. If anything, you could just focus on catching as many Trubbish as you can so that you can get as much Stardust as you can out of this event. But to be honest with you, it's not even the spawns that gets me excited about this particular event. It's actually the global challenge that they attach to this event that I really think is not only pushing a really good message, but it's going to reward players for doing some really good things. So rather than unlocking these bonuses through in-game activities, you're actually going to unlock these bonuses by posting on social media of you doing sustainability activities. So if you are doing something like picking up trash or planting trees or something like that, and you post it on social media and tag Niantic and Pokémon GO when you do so, you're going to get your post counted towards these bonuses. Now, what exactly are these bonuses? Well, they are actually 3 tiers of bonuses. At the first tier with 2,500 posts, we're going to see 5-star raids appearing more often. Now, of course, while this event is going on, we're going to see Landorus continue to be in raid battles, so depending on whether or not you want this Pokemon or the XL candies of this Pokemon, then yes, this bonus is definitely going to benefit you. Now, at the second tier, this is one that's going to benefit more players than not, and that is of course because for 5,000 posts, everyone will get a free bundle of 3 remote raid passes. Say what you will about Niantic, but every time they add premium items like this into rewards for basically nothing, then yes, it's always going to be a big plus, especially for free-to-play players like myself. Now, at the final third tier, we're going to be getting 2 times catch XP bonuses for every Pokemon, and it's going to be for the rest of the duration of this event. Now, 2 times catch XP, that may not seem like a big deal, but if you are constantly catching Pokemon, especially those Trubbish for those Stardust gains, then yes, this is going to add up and give you a ton of experience. Especially for players who are not yet level 50, this could be a really big deal. This could allow you to catch up as much as you can to the highest level players. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to with this event, and I didn't even get into the field research tasks, which are going to award some unique Pokemon. If you catch 5 Trubbish, you will get yourself a Cottony. If you use 5 berries to help catch Pokemon, you could get yourself a Chespin. If you use an Incense, you can get yourself a Sewaddle. And if you catch 5 Grimer, you can get Ducklet and Spheal. And if you use 3 Golden Raspberries to help catch Pokemon, you could pick yourself up a Binacle. You can see on the screen here what the perfect IVs are, and if you are looking for perfect IVs of any of these Pokemon, then yes, field research tasks are where you should target your gameplay. So yeah, in general, I actually am pretty happy about this event. Considering that Trubbish is going to be one of the wild spawns means there's going to be kind of like an incognito Stardust bonus with this event. And then of course, if we are able to unlock all 3 tiers of the bonuses, then it's going to be pretty impactful for pretty much every single player. Of course, in the past couple of events, they've had a pretty bad track record. I mean, they've been pretty lackluster and kind of boring. So it's really nice that they're creating some events that are actually pretty good. And I really hope that moving forward, they just create better and better events. But in any case, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I really hope you found the information in this event to be helpful. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if it's your first time here. And do consider joining me on Patreon. Every little bit helps. If you want a permanent spot on my friends list, I am opening up my friends list to my Patreon supporters. So if you need help with remote raids or different things like that, then yes, do consider going on my Patreon and supporting me there. So yeah, that's going to be it. Go out and catch all those Trubbish that you could possibly get. Let me know in the comment section below if you end up catching yourself a shiny Trubbish. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. I am Count Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, and I'll catch you all later.